Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Dane T. Jones, Apostle of the House that Dignity Built Ministries. And our ministry is part of the Dignity and Direction Group. It's powered by the Dignity and Direction Group, whose mission is to expose resources for what I call the 4 E's. It's for employment, education, entrepreneurship, and civic engagement. And so this is part of our civic engagement moment to be able to relate to people in the community with themes that are important to you. And so this is part of our couples conversations, and it's called Dignity Talks. So every Friday, we will have this video for 13 more Fridays. It's a 20 part series of videos. All right. And so let's get started, shall we? I want to show you some tools that we'll be using. So these questions come from 101 questions that were created by Gary Chapman and Ramon Presson. So 101 conversation starters for couples. And I purchased these cards from Amazon. You can go online and purchase them for yourself if you would like to. All right. And then also, we are asking if you would consider keeping or recording your answers in our journal that is called Dignity Talks Journal. And I will show you how to purchase this journal online via Amazon on our author page. Okay. Also, for every time we have a video, I like to share a different teacup and I like to sip a cup of tea. This is just so adorable. It is in a dark blue. I can't remember if I found it on Amazon or on Temu. I like to shop on both of those sites. But it is sort of the color of a nighttime sky, and the cup is fluted, if you can see that. And I'm going to show you the saucer as well. It is shaped like a star and a moon. I just thought that was just so adorable. And I'm just sipping. I like to share with you too what tea I'm sipping. I think this is it's a lemon flavored tea, and I think it has a probiotic in it too. If you have any trouble with your digestion, and it's a quiet taste. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. And that's why we call these dignity talks. They're dignified talks, but I love to sip on tea, and tea is inviting. It's one of those beverages that tells others that you're welcome to sit down and relax and relate together, build community and build relationships together. All right. Okay, great. So when we have our dignity talks and these couples conversations, they're not just for couples. They're also, these questions also can help you out individually, or you can share them with family and friends to just deepen relationships and deepen intrapersonal knowledge as well. Like, what do you think about these questions? You can ask these questions of yourself. I'm doing the same thing. I'm asking myself these questions. I'm keeping notes about them so I can see how I've grown, or I can revisit past memories for myself, as well as learn to appreciate others even more in my life. And so hopefully this series will help you in the same way. So this is how it works. I ask 5 questions from Gary Chapman's cards, and I ask them those questions in English, in Spanish, and in French, because I'm studying Spanish and French right now. So I'm trying to become better at it. But some of our listeners from our channel, we have a global subscriber demographic. And so some of our listeners speak Spanish, and some of our listeners might speak French. So, hey, the more the merrier. Hopefully, in watching these videos, you can identify with a language that you speak. Okay, and so I'm going to share my screen so that we can look at the questions together, especially if I am mispronouncing any of these words, you can see the words for yourself. And we're looking at questions 31 through 35. And so let me start there. Okay, so question 31 reads, who is the most joyful person you know? And in Spanish, that is, ¿quién es la persona más alegre que conoces? And in French, it is, ¿qui es la personne la plus heureuse que vous connaissez? All right, let's now move to question 32. Who is someone you wish you could infect with a more positive attitude? ¿A quién te gustaría poder contagiar con una actitud más positiva? And in French, qui aimeries vous pouvoir infecter avec une attitude plus positive? Our next question is question 33, and it's a complete this sentence question or statement. It would make me a better person if I were more like you in the way you, and you would fill in that blank. And then in Spanish, it is completa esta phrase. Me haría una mejor persona si fuera más como tú en la forma en que tú. And in French, it is complete cette phrase. Cela ferait de moi une meilleure personne si je vous ressemblais davantage comme vous. Now let's move to number 34. When in your life would you say your self-esteem was the lowest? ¿En qué momento de tu vida dirías que tu autoestima fue la más baja? ¿A quel moment de votre vie diriez-vous que votre estime de soi était la plus faible? And then our last question for the evening, our statement is number 35. Recall a time when you were given constructive criticism that proved beneficial. And in Spanish, that is, recuerde un momento en el que recibió críticas constructivas que resultaron beneficiosas. And in French, it is, souvenez-vous d'un moment où vous avez reçu des critiques constructives qui ont été bénéfiques. All right, so those are our 5 questions or statements to strengthen our relationships. I want to share with you our website at dignitieshouse.org. If you are interested in getting married and you need a minister to perform your ceremony, feel free to reach out to me via our website on the About Us page. Also, I am available to sing as well in the ceremonies. And if you wanted to hear me sing, you can visit our YouTube channel, which is Dainty Jones, to see and hear some of the videos that I've recorded of songs that I've sung. And then also, here is the web page where you can purchase our journal if you are interested in doing so. And as you can see, it's only $9.99 plus the shipping and handling. All right. Well, until next time, I'm Dr. Dainty Jones, apostle of the house that Dignity Built Ministries. And I pray that these questions are helping you to grow and helping your relationship to flourish and prosper. So until next time, blessings, blessings, blessings.